system enjoys this whole system that built this whole hierarchy. They love because it's going to make them feel like they're releasing what they're feeling inside. We're going to give them some. We're going to put more things that are going to stimulate them away from love. We're going to put more things, more war and create more problems. So it brings up all the pain, hurt from the ancestral pain of racism, and this and that and the other. But in truth, we are all. I'm not a big person who writes books. I wrote one book in Turkish. It was years ago. It took me 2 years to write that book because I had to learn to speak Turkish to write the book. And I only write books or I only put things out there when Spirit comes to me and says, you've got to do this. And Spirit came to me and said, there's a big thing coming, a big plague, there's race wars coming, there's government's going to be lying to people, all of these different things. You need to get the people prepared for what's about to come down on them. So I was like, what do you want me to do? You want me to write a book and tell them about these horrible things? No one's going to buy that book. And they're like, you're not here to question why we ask you to do things. It's a question of yes or no. If you don't do it, you'll have someone else do it.
That's why spirit hacking is giving you the solutions to all these problems. Not just talking about the problem, but just giving very beautiful hacks in the whole book.
I love you, darling. I love you.
Thank you.
You remember from the first time we connected, I've always called you Goddess?
Yeah, I know. That's true. You're too kind. So with this whole fear of good energy and making us feel sick and having inflammation and all these problems, what's the best way of dispelling fear? Can you share like a coping mechanism that people could stick with their power and stay connected to their higher self?
Absolutely. So what I want you to do is I want you to think of something that you're afraid of. And everyone can do this exercise. Okay, tell me when you have it. So fear is basically information that is lacking higher intelligence. So all you have to do to dispel fear is to download higher intelligence into your being. So think of fear. Now say, download wisdom to dispel my fear in my body. Go ahead.
Download wisdom to dispel fear in my body.
Good. And then tell me when you feel that. Do you see what just happened? It couldn't stick to you, could it? No, because wisdom is the opening gate of all higher consciousness formulated for the purpose of dispelling anything that is nonsense and doesn't support the human development. So when we are operating in fear, we have to understand that fear is a virus. It needs to attach to you. And in order for something to attach to you, it needs your power. Oh, my Princess Martha is here, my girlfriend. Hi,
Martha.
She's pulling up my fear, so she thinks she's hilarious. So she is.
So for all those who don't know, he's engaged to the Princess of Norway, right? Am I right?
Well, I haven't engaged to her yet. I've been working on that for a couple of years, but she's there. She knows that I'm definitely proposing. I will propose to her at some point, yes. When we get a chance. She's here right now listening to you. But the rest of the world will find out when we get engaged. But what she had said was, because I have a fear of polar bears, so she likes to go up into the mountains on these big sled expeditions and take people on these spiritual journeys and take people where there's polar bears. And I always make a joke that the polar bears don't see you because you have light skin. They see you, they're like dark meat. They're like, I'm gonna get that one. I've never seen any kind like that before. So it's all my joke I always make with her. It's like, I'm not going there. They're gonna see me and they're gonna be like, who is this president? But yeah, no, she's here. But so yeah, what I was saying about fear is that when we are operating in fear, that means like a virus, our body has to be susceptible to pathogens. It has to be acceptable to viruses, to bacteria, to these types of things. These things cannot happen when our immune system is strong, when our emotional disposition is strong, and when our mental acuity is strong. That means what? We say in African wisdom that when the body and the spirit is fortified, it is very likely, if not susceptible to these types of energies. But when the mind, when the emotions, when the body, when the spirit is not in harmony, then these is when the entities can come in. This is when sickness can come in. This is when pathogens can come in. This is when bacteria and all of these things can come in. And so what happens is we create this energy in our being, and then we actually are already breaking our system down. So fear and viruses and all of these things look for bodies that are weakened in the system, not just in the immune system, but in your spiritual immune system. The way you think, the way you look at the world, the way you talk to people, how much poison you take from people when they tell you their horrible stories. Are you taking in those energies? Because if you are, it's weakening your spiritual immune system. You don't just everything you have on the physical, you have on the emotional, you have on the mental, and you have on the spiritual. Biggest reason why people suffer, why they go through pain, why they go through loss financially, why they go through breakups and relationships and so forth is because at some level, one of those four pillars are been infected with a virus. And that is the key element to creating homeostasis in the body. So when we look at that, we understand that all neurological dysfunctions, all energies that are affecting our system on a unilateral level and on a deeper level, which is operating with our systemic system, that's happening within the way in which we are dealing with our systems, how we eat, how we talk, who we hang out with, and why, are all being affected by how we associate ourselves in those four pillars. And so fear can't come in when you have great wisdom downloading into your being because it's like a repellent. Fear can't hold on to you because you're not putting your mind on the fear. That's the biggest thing, and I want to share this with you. I know you have more questions. The biggest issue that people have is that they spend more time holding on to the poison and the viruses